for my dying mother. She was meant to be here in February. I wanted her to spend the last time she had on earth in a place where she wasn't
have a
confined
shower.
to a 4x3 room. She could have a shower.
Oh, look what he's doing. He's working, yeah? He's locking the side up. That's what he's doing.
It's my side.
Christine, come.
I can have access whenever I want.
Christine.
Open the door.
Christina.
Yes, I can.
Christine.
Open the door. You're a... No, don't touch me.
Look at this chamozzle right there. Oh my goodness. It is also non-compliant.
Where is the DBA?
This is crazy.
It's a complete demo job. Like, you gotta
Your
really
voice, don't raise your voice. I'm talking to you in a civilized way.
Non-compliant. Non-compliant. Look at this.
Let's go. Hey man, how are you?
How you going? You need
Good,
to leave
man.
site.
We booked for an inspection today.
You need to leave site.
Why?
You haven't provided the requirements to be inducted to site.
What's the requirements? We didn't get any of
Safe
that.
work method statement.
Yeah. Oh, I got that. You want me to show?
No, you need to submit it before you turn up.
Submit it on
Because I
what?
don't have time to review it.
Oh yeah. And what else did you need?
So you need to provide SWINs and all relevant insurances.
We gave you the insurance.
No? It was never sent through to me.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Public liability, indemnity
wasn't
insurance.
sent
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yep. So you have no requirement. You haven't met the requirements to be inducted into site.
But yeah, we didn't get any information about that. That
No,
you said.
were emailed it last week. The
No,
request was
we got it.
emailed.
Yeah. I just called the office. We sent all that stuff to you.
No, it wasn't. So sorry, you need to leave. The office actually refused to provide it.
All right, bye. All right, they sent it. So we're gonna have a look.
It's not going to matter anyway.
Why?
So there's no entry today.
Why is that?
Why? So the owner was notified last week
Yeah.
that no entries occurring today. The owner didn't notify. So three parts to it. Under the contract, you're being nominated as a client's representative,
Yeah.
and under the contract, I have the right to reasonably object to.
You don't need it.
Well,
yeah.
that's a separate matter. Doesn't matter. I've reasonably objected to the appointment of a client representative. I've provided more than reasonable grounds in relation to it.
Reasonable. Yeah, it's not reasonable.
Well, it's not for you to determine what's reasonable and what's
Not
not.
for you either. Let's just start doing it and just get it done.
Just so you know, the police have been called and
They're not even going to turn up.
they will.
They won't turn up for something stupid like this.
Well, we can just start the
Let's,
external.
let's just start
the
doing
drone.
it.
Oh, yeah. All right.
You're not allowed to put the drone up
Nothing.
over a construction site without my permission as a principal
Well,
contractor.
you're just making shit up. Let's just
Andrew,
start.
like...
Not allowed to have a
thing
drone
Okay,
within
let's
30 metres of a person that doesn't agree to it.
is, Andrew, it's been 18 months. You're paid fixing in February.
And what about
I have
the...
spoken, let me speak. Let me speak. I have spoken to the VBA. I have spoken to the domestic tribunal.
DVD? Well,
Yep.
that doesn't apply, so that's fine.
Well, you know what? I've received very conflicting advice because this building is domestic in nature, and if you actually go through all the acts, you will soon find that this building is going to be considered domestic in nature. Okay? I have the right to access this. I've been told by 3 different people to get an independent inspection due to the defects. I have given you ample opportunity to discuss my concerns about the defects. You have yet to respond or take any action on it. Allow this man to come in. I want a defect report and what's not compliant. Okay? I think what
I'm
my
tell-
request
I
is
think that's
reasonable. I emailed you on the 4th of October.
After
Yep.
18 months.
You had
And when was I
no
provided the
issue.
information that was requested?
Andrew, you had no issue, and I have it in me.
And I
email.
said
Let
I
me
have
speak.
no issue at
Don't raise your
once
voice
the
at
building
me.
surveyor has finished his inspections.
Do not raise your voice at me. You had no no
just get
issue
started,
with
mate.
the third party coming to do this. Okay?
And what did I say? I said let the buildings, let everything
You said
get
the
finished
21st
and we'll
was
deal with it all
fine.
at the end.
You said the 21st of October was fine.
Yep, that was
Right.
when I assumed that we'd actually have a floor in by now.
Don't even start me. 21st of October was fine. I emailed you on the 10th of October to confirm the time. You ignored my emails for a further 5 days. You emailed me on the 16th at night time. You then said you didn't get my emails, blah, 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 whatever, sob story you want to give me. All you've been consistent with is your excuses, Andrew. A gutful. You know this work is defective. You know it's not compliant. Don't drag it out. It's not fair. It's not reasonable what you're doing. And I will be lodging a complaint to the VCAT about your conduct. So just have a moment to think about it, because this man will be doing an inspection of this property, be it today, in a month, in a year, I don't care.
That's fine, but it's not happening today.
He can do what he wants. Call the police.
Yeah.
I've given him permission to be.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with doing an inspection, man. I mean, I don't know.
I don't have-
but the thing is, I don't know what you're worried about. It's actually better for you, because whoever done the cladding, for example, we just passed the report on to the cladding guy. Yeah, and then let him come back and rectify. That's what you got to do. It's actually better for
The
you.
building surveyor's on my side. The building surveyor told me to come and get an independent inspection ASAP.
It's actually good for everybody. Clears the air for, and
Why
that's it.
should I
Man.
drag this out to practical completion when you've had 8 months since fixing and you've not done one thing to address the issues I've brought up with you?
I haven't done
one thing. I was here 3 weeks ago. That tile, I said these tiles are spot fixed. I don't even need. I can tell. I sent it to you. You said you were going to take that tile off and do your own investigations, and you've done nothing. He doesn't come through today, he will also be responsible for costs for today. So think about it, Andrew.
I won't be responsible for costs
You will.
today.
Yes, you will.
He's going to do his inspection today.
He's not doing his inspection today.
He is.
I'm telling you, he is not.
You don't have any reasonable grounds for preventing it. So
Yes, I do.
I'll support him in him doing his job.
So, I'm the principal contractor responsible for occupational health and safety. The requirements to be inducted into the site have not been met because the records have not been
Turned up
provided.
any other
In
day.
fact, they've been refused.
The only day you come, why weren't you here when all the guys were doing all their jobs instead of turning up the day when there's
And it's
problems?
amazing, you can't get
You
an
would have
electrician
prevented
for
most
6
of these
months, but you're going to
problems.
get an electrician to turn up today?
The
was no
electrician didn't turn up today. He was here last Monday.
He didn't turn up because you don't pay him, bro.
But you can't get an electrician here for 6 months. Because you don't pay your trades. They don't want to come back and finish the job. No wonder the electrical doesn't work. Because the guy's pissed off you didn't pay him.
It's just
I'm
let
just
the guy do
talking
his
facts,
job and so
Andrew.
he can go.
I'm
Really?
talking facts.
And what evidence have you got to support that?
Ugh. Should we try and turn on the lights?
Writing's on the
Half the
wall.
electrical doesn't work. I'm talking facts, Andrew. You can think what you want.
So, are the works finished? And am I standing here saying, let's do a handover inspection?
Oh, this is just a way. Like, just go back and
I'm
pretend to do
talking
something
facts,
so he can
Andrew.
do his
I
job.
want a
Don't waste your
report
time.
done on
The
the
guy's doing
current
his job today,
status
and
of
that's
this
that.
project. It has been 18 months.
Yep. And if the
Houses
swings
get
was
built
provided
in-
last week,
Houses get built in 4
why
months.
wasn't the safe work method statement provided last
They're not
week?
constructing
But
building
safe.
work.
The thing is, we're not undertaking building works. We're
your
actually
inspection
we're
is
actually
on
doing
the
whatever the client when she comes to
you
a
don't
job
climb
site.
on the roof?
Can I tell you something? No, we're not going to climb on the roof.
Do I need a swim?
We're not climbing on the roof. Why should we climb on the roof? Thing is, when she goes around, has a look at the job, have a look at the house. Is she giving you her swims?
Exactly.
She's not. She's walking around and just looking at this is not compliant. This is not
The
compliant.
nails, from the astroturf you installed.
Hey, mate, that's like
Because it blew up in the wind. Are you kidding? This house is for someone with a disability.
Sticking up like that
And
on
you
the
didn't even
website.
compact the subfloor. Hang on, no, your trade didn't, but you weren't here when key trades were here. You know this house is for my dying mother? She was meant to be here in February. Do you want to see a picture of my dying mother? You knew that. Sorry, our dying mother. I wanted her to spend the last time she had on earth in a place where she wasn't
have a
confined
shower.
to a 4x3 room. And she could have a shower.
She won't even make the completion of it.
You know what? My mother's gonna be dead by the time this house is built.
Let's just get started.
But don't worry, we'll just go to VCAT. Oh, sorry, I'm just gonna step away for a minute.
No, it's alright. I'll be here and we'll just let the guy do his job, and so we can just go. The sooner it's done, the sooner we can all just get out of here. I'm sure you've got another site to go to, Andrew.
No, I actually came here for the entire day because my right-hand carpenter is coming.
Someone who's got a dying mother,
Yes,
life worse? Is that what you get off on?
No, I don't. Because do you think I get off on having to?
What, build a house for 18 months? It should have been done in 4, buddy. Just let us do something for
with trade and
ourselves.
shortages. I
Go
sent
away.
you. There are SDA houses being built in 4 months, just down the road. You can't even give me practical completion in 8 months, and I have to sit here and assess that. I personally poured my own money into this house, over $250,000 of my own money, not even the bank's money. Do you know how much stress you've caused our family?
I'm sympathetic
I don't
and
know.
I'm pushing as hard as I can. Why
I
do you
have
think?
asked you for the last 8 months. I have given you opportunity after opportunity. My husband was on the video call the other day when I was here. And we told you we don't have faith in you to complete this project. And you assured me you were going to do it. And still, every PC date you've given me is a joke. This inspection will occur at some point. You can try and drag it out as long as you want. I just want a benchmark. If you want out of this contract, go. Okay, but I need a benchmark how bad and defective this work is, because I need to move on. And I think you do too.
Should we start the inspection? That way we can just get over and done with. We start the inspection, get over and done with.
No, let's
Just start it. I can't even be bothered until the
get a
police
picture
turn
of
up.
what
Let's just keep
the
going.
text
It's fine. And the
Just
notice to
start,
show
buddy.
cause that you sent me is not even been done properly. But anyway, don't worry. I'll give you notice to show cause too. Glad we're on the same page, Andrew.
What goes around the bottom of those poles there?
Sorry?
What goes around the bottom of the poles?
Nothing. They're a post zero. So they're anchored down into the brick footing.
So the person with the disability can step over.
And they're going to strap their legs on. Those bolts for sure got to be taken off.
The bolts get cut back. They're just behind the nut. Why is the house side so low? Because there's the maximum height variance gradient required for disability access.
So why hasn't this all been excavated properly? Because at this point, all the dirt's running off into the house.
So that needs to be graded back.
But
all
you
the way.
told me that was going to all be done 3
Yeah.
months ago. Yep. So what's your excuse now, Andrew?
actually tilting towards the house.
Yeah, I know. All the external concrete tilts, it hasn't got the right fall. Or no fall. Yeah, that's why you can already see all the dirt running off and into the house. Have you got a level?
I haven't got my tools out.
Sorry?
I haven't got my tools out yet. We got everything in the car.
Have you got, can I just borrow your level?
Yeah. You can even. I'll just put it on meals for you.
Tough. Put it on here.
So like all
It's
the
running
water's
down
back
into the
into
house.
the house.
Well, it should be away from the home.
Yeah.
So
Put it here.
Wait.
there's a 4 mil. Great. Yeah, for example, there is a fall away. Yeah.
That's the yellow.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Yeah, there's no fall here. It's going into that. Yeah, it's going 6 degrees that way.
Is it? Or is
No,
it
it's
away?
down that way.
Yeah.
Got to go
Oh.
up 6 mil.
Oh, okay.
This is the same problem that's going to come from livable housing standards that they've applied with zero thresholds. You have to have such shallow falls.
But then why haven't you excavated all this like you said you did? You told me you'd done that. So all the dirt's just running into the house.
Even the landscape. That's what we're going.
Because the guy who did the original one won't come back and paid it.
Anyway, at least that's better. Get the top.
No, it's the one near the garage behind the back because all the water's running into the
Oh
garage.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh. He's not gonna do anything. You just gotta let him save face while we're here. Just let him pretend there's nothing wrong.
I'm undertaking the report in a different way. We normally do the report on site, but I'm just taking pictures now. It's
And I
quicker.
can take pictures and send them to you.
Yeah. There's no packers on it.
He's gone back in and he's been here over the last couple of days. See how he's tried to patch it all?
I think he's ran out of money.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
100%. The job
He's
is.
just dragging it out because he wants me to.
And just be careful how far you push him because it looks unstable. He might lose his mind. Yeah.
Blown up in the wind. Big ticket here. Yeah, look, he's growing bean shoots here.
This was apparently installed and it was blown up in the wind. Maybe just let your mind think about that for a minute.
Oh, look what he's doing. He's working, yeah? He's locking the side up. That's what he's doing. That's all he does. That's all he wants to do. So maybe we can still go in.
Oh, this is like that. We can get in. I'll break it over. I'll do it.
I'm gonna get the level and take some levels. Yeah. Have they done any tiling or anything like that?
They're all spot fixed. I've got photos that show the spot fixed. Cause see that tile there at the back window? Oh no, it's this one in here. Come here.
Okay, see.
See where it says replace?
Sorry. No, he's used 15 mil people everywhere. So on your plans.
75. God, I'm kicking myself. I didn't let this go so long.
75 mil. Aerated concrete.
So you're talking about this stuff here?
This here, will like, go look here.
Yeah, that's the like the this
Right
stuff
there.
here,
Yeah,
right?
that's Hebel.
So
that-
it is
that-
the right thickness.
Yeah, and yeah, look, have a look. Just have a look at the measure.
Yeah. Can I take a photo?
Yeah, you take a photo. Yeah.
So the whole house has been covered in Hebel. That's not correct.
So Hebel is this one here, that one. You've got the top section here. You've got here. You've got this is Hebel, all this. So he's used 50 mil. I'll take some photos soon about that.
I feel bad. Like, I actually feel bad for this guy. I think he's like at a breaking point.
I can see it. He's at a breaking point.
But what about me? Like,
I know. What about you? So that's why I said, bro, come on, let us just do it, bro. And then you forward whoever installed this cladding, whoever installed that cladding, you forward it to them, man.
Yeah.
And then he was looking at my camera. He's like, fuck, he's recording this. That's why I didn't talk that much.
Got a screwdriver or something? I'll just
I could just, lift that, break
hold
that,
it.
break that screw. But we'll wait for him to
Because
go.
I want access to my site, and I have reasonable grounds to have access to my site. He's shut me out.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna get my ladder. I'm gonna go on the roof.
Have you got something that I can push that out with?
No, but look, he's locked it. He's locked it in a little groove. See the little channel? So it's hard for you to get it out.
So he knows what he's doing. He's been here before.
He's locking the job.
Oh, I'm so done at this point. Fuck. This pissed me off, man. I'm so angry.
Yeah.
He's just... I just want to break a window at this point. I don't even care. I'm done. I just want to freaking plant a bomb.
You just get Dean to terminate for you. He's
But he issued a notice to show cause, and he hasn't even issued it properly. It's meant to be done by registered mail. He didn't even reference the right clause in the contract.
I'm gonna just get my ladder. This is
Yeah, he's stripped all the stuff off, all the fixings,
where?
the handles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's
mean-
going to take it with him. He's just going to try and salvage whatever's in.
Oh, okay.
They were already installed. It's okay, I've got photos of it. He's just going to try and salvage what he can. I'm not
I reckon just get your phone out and just keep recording video about this guy for evidence. Just keep recording him.
I'm glad I didn't back down now.
What a freaking moron. We should have just walked in, man.
So my sister was like, I'll go and go from that, but then she left. So just go home.
No, you're just a shit builder, bro. Oh, it is. No flashing here as well. And this looks like it's out of whack, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I pointed it out.
Oh, Mohammed, did you lock it here? Take this, just go pack this up. I'm done with these. Go, خلي بس يلا. Make sure you tell them about the power, how it's exposed.
Power's exposed.
The conduit.
Ah. Stop. I don't want to cry.
Christine.
It's my side.
Christine, come.
I can have access whenever I want.
Christine.
Open the door.
Christina.
Yes, I can.
Christine.
Open the door. You're a clown.
Christine. I opened up. It's that one.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Is that better? No, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Leave.
Don't touch me. It's my site. I'm allowed to be
We're
here.
safe for being notified about your activity.
That's all right. That's all right, man. We do work stuff all the
I'm
time.
here. I'm allowed to be here.
Leave.
I'm allowed to be here. Do not stand back.
Leave.
Do not touch me. Stand back.
No, I'm not.
Do not touch me. I'm
Leave.
allowed to be here. This
No, you
is
do.
my site.
It's not your site. You do not have free access.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do, Andrew.
Stop recording because you're not allowed to be here. You need to leave.
Andrew, I'm recording for my own safety.
So am I.
I'm allowed to be here. Thank you.
You need to leave.
Hey, Andrew, you haven't even used the right keyboard. Have you been up on the roof? Electrical's
Please,
exposed.
please.
Have fun.
Forced entry.
What would you like photos of? Forced
Hurry
entry
down.
on the side.
Off the bathroom.
I'm done. I'm done, Andrew. Piss off. You're a clown. There you go. Sorry, that was me. That wasn't you. Sorry, I'm laughing.
Leave. Forced entry.
To my side, Andrew. Access to my side. Access to my side. You're a clown.
Yes, I do. She's refusing to leave.
It's my side, Andrew.
And becoming verbally aggressive and abusive.
My side, Andrew.
So it's your home.
My home. That
No,
all needs to be ripped up.
they're a client.
Client has access. Doesn't need to give notice.
Yes, male and the female.
It's fine. If you want to go, just reconvene.
I've got some good photos.
I don't
But-
want to put you in a position that's
Oh, no, it's all right. We'll wait. That's all right.
Yes, into the construction site, yes.
gone and ripped all this up.
But it says replace here. There's no water stops around the shower area. And there's no water stop at the door entry. The whole bathroom needs to be taken out.
I work for myself.
Just go, Andrew. I'm playing.
Sorry? They're a client. I have a contract with them and they breach the contract. And then now damage the site.
Because you locked me out.
Those doors have to be ripped out because they're not compliant.
Yes, they have to damage the door. They're forced entry.
Don't you damage the door. There's no damage. Look at... He's actually damaged it with that screw. It's doing nothing. Have a look at the silicone, mate.
You don't know what structural glazing is.
Yeah? Where's...
The rebates have been pumped with structural glass, mate. Structural silicon.
Where's the stop ends?
It stops the 10, 20, it stops the extra wide doors sagging under the weight of the glass.
Not compliant.
Why?
It's not compliant.
How's it not compliant?
Like, you can't set it on packers like this.
It's not being sat on packets.
Yeah, where is...
The packets.
Where's the setting blocks? Where's the setting blocks?
Yeah.
Where's the setting blocks? And where's the sticker that this is to Australian standards? And using plastering screws to install the window frame, the door frame.
Just go, Andrew. The contract's done. You're gone. I don't care. The notice you gave me to show orders is not even done properly. You got it on ChatGPT. To my own property. I've caused physical causing damage to my own property.
No, you didn't. There's no damage.
There's what?
There is no damage to the door.
No.
He's used these bloody little timber packers to put it here. He's got no door handles installed.
Don't know.
As I said, I just don't want to put you in a position that's...
No, there's nothing. There's nothing wrong with it.
I've reached point where it's just...
No, this guy is it's pretty bad.
$400,000 I've given you.
This is not even 200 grand of stuff. Did you pay him fixing stage yet?
He's been paid up to fix. He was paid fixing in February.
Oh my
So
god.
since February, I have been on him.
Yeah? Police, yeah. Alright, bye. Go this way.
Morning.
I've just gone code.
So there was a booking as well. And you locked us out.
Well, this is my house. This is my property. This is my site. I own this. Gauge that builder to do building work. It's been 18 months. He's just a clown. We organised for this inspection today, and he's trying to prevent it.
Okay.
He's denying me access. I have, as a client, I have free access to this property.
Yep.
And I've done nothing wrong.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna have to point out who's who and.
There's only one guy there. He's a builder.
Andrew, I'm Christine.
Okay.
I'm
And
the
you
owner.
guys are in dispute, is that right?
Well, whatever he thinks, he's going to
all
get terminated.
Do you want to speak to them and I'll go have a chat to you?
First off, I'll just get your details.
Wonderful.
As the client that owns this, I have access to my site at any time. I do
Yeah.
not need to.
And so his issue is not with you, but having a third party come on site.
But I've given them permission to be here.
Right.
And
I'm
So
not
he's
clued
now
into the
locked.
laws that
Yeah.
surround
It's
you
a civil
authorising people to
dispute.
come
It's
in.
a civil dispute.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he's now locked me out of my own site.
Yeah.
So
And there was a piece of timber at the door.
So
on the side
I
door.
pushed that because this is my site, it's my property. Pushed the door, and I walked in.
He just
I
put
have
it-
a right
Okay.
to access my site. I have given permission for this man to be here.
Yeah. I'm not too clued into regards to until there's a handover taking place as to what allows clients to come on.
Yeah,
site.
I can access the site at any time.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a civil dispute.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
He's just making it hard.
He doesn't want me to do the inspection. I've done the exterior, and put a letter on, have a look at the roof. There's some cladding that's about to come off and all that stuff. Document as much as we can, and I just need probably another hour inside. But we went inside. We started taking photos of the bathroom. That's when you called you guys.
Yeah. Sort of stuff.
lost a day of work.
Obviously, as you say, it's a civil dispute at this point. in time.
I've lost a day of work, but I've had the VBA, I've had the Domestic Building Authority. Everyone said you need to go get independent
Yeah,
inspection.
and that's why she contacted
And that's
us.
why I'm here.
Yeah. And he's just refusing.
He's just trying to make it harder, but
He knows he's
Have
stuffed
you
up.
had any advice on avenues of taking him?
well,
whether
at this
needs
point, but this is what I need.
We
this
need
man
that to
do.
document everything before he
Yeah.
leaves, because if he leaves, he can say that
sense.
you've painted here, you've replaced the tiles or whatever. That's why I'm independent. We don't know each other. We went there. We want to document everything on site. That way, we know on record this is the condition of the home prior to him leaving. And normally builders just let us in, man. No worries, man. There's no, it's not a big deal. We're just taking pictures.
You're gone. We're terminating the contract. I have access to this site.
He's just freaking out. That's all it is.
He's just trying to save face. And
He's an older guy, and he looks like he's just about to lose it.
yeah, and I genuinely feel bad. I feel like he's on the verge of a breakdown. And
Yeah,
his
he
wife's
is, yeah.
there. I'm actually concerned about his well-being.
Yeah.
He's sent me several messages saying that he's about to have a breakdown. Actually,
Oh, okay. So that's what I mean. Yeah. Yeah.
doing like
I reckon you should just go in.
I'm just gonna sit here. Like,
Yeah, you have to. You have to stay here. He's locking the door again.
just go.
Just the homeowner's really upset, man. So yeah.
Just go, mate. It's done. Just go. It's a schmozzle. I'm actually concerned for your welfare at this point.
Right. What we're going to do is we're going to ask you to leave today. We're going to lock it all up and we're all just going to go.
So
Alright, and-
secure the site.
Yeah, secure it.
everyone's to leave, and then you guys need to sort this out through mediation and get whatever you need done. Because like I said to you, if it's not working out, you better off just walk away from the job. Alright? So if we can lock up everything today as best we can and turn everything off.
But that's the problem, we can't even lock up, even though he's being paid lock up, because he hasn't fitted the doors on.
That's okay.
I don't
Like I
want
said,
these
just
stone blocks of wood into my doors that I paid for. $400,000 I'm giving you.
we don't need to escalate the situation. Alright, we're trying to defuse it. We're asking him to leave. He's going to leave. Okay?
I have a right to be, this is my property.
I understand that. I've asked him to leave.
Okay, please leave, Andrew.
So,
Yeah.
from a legal point of view, from an occupational health and
If
safety
she
point of
doesn't
view,
want locked up, just leave it.
Just go, Andrew, go. Get your stuff and go.
my obligations are.
No, go. They've asked you to leave.
Andrew, we're going to ask you to leave. Just pack up what's yours. So if she doesn't want locked up, don't lock. Alright, that's up to her.
So can I have a written record of that? Because if something happens, righto.
Footage. I'll give you my details as well. So you can instruct it, but it's just there's no point doing the work here if she doesn't want it done. Alright, just
I'll pack up and take whatever.
Yeah. Do you guys just mind waiting outside just while we pack everything up? Or at least
Yeah. I'm really happy with the officer. She's good. Yeah. Man, the job is so bad. I didn't expect it to be that bad.
You're just going to pack up your stuff and go. I'm not well rehearsed in terms of what the legal process is in regards to the contract and stuff. I know you've obviously been getting advice from lawyers. To follow on with that, I think once he goes, lock it up if you guys want to do your own.
He's not even done half the work he's meant to do and he's being paid for it.
That's why I'm saying as best you can in your own way once he goes.
Because he's already trying to rip stuff off, they can take it with him.
That's why my offside is in there.
Sorry, I'm sorry you had to get called to this as well.
Well, yeah, no, like it's fine. Like we can obviously come.
It's a
There's
civil
no
matter, you know?
correct.
It's a civil matter.
Yeah. So, but like obviously when it gets to the point where there's no resolution, we can come and just try and diffuse it for that. But yeah, I don't know what the process will be from here for you.
it's
So
a long,
I'm
drawn-out
sorry,
process.
but
It's not your fault. I'm glad you could see sense in all this. That's how ridiculous it's become.
yeah, I guess. Like I said, I don't know the ins and outs of building contracts and stuff. He obviously rattled off what he thinks is right and vice versa. So at the end of the day, you're the owner of the property, and to me that trumps everything else.
Exactly. And he's locked me out of my own side.
Well, yeah, so that's why I told him to leave. He seems to be always packing up, so hopefully he leaves without
I'm
further
actually
issue.
not concerned about his welfare. Like, he sent me several messages saying, you know, he's on the verge of a breakdown, all this stuff. You know, like, you know, as a human, you feel bad.
Yeah, but if at the end of the day you got a contractor who's not filling that contract, like, he'll be fine. It's not a concern for you. I know that sounds terrible, but like at the end of the day, you've got to sort this out. And if he's upset about that, he's an adult. At the end of the day, he can look after himself. And he needs help, he can reach out.
He told me that. Come, 21st is fine. And then at the last minute when you worked out he's coming, he spat the dummy.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Anyway, hopefully in a couple of minutes he'll be gone.
Thank you. So do you want to continue to do the rest?
Yeah, I'll wait for him to do it. Yeah. He's taking.
Andrew, you need to leave those. I've paid for those.
These are the wrong ones.
Oh, I'm not half
I'm
surprised.
leaving the ones that are correct ones. Because somehow, when they made them, someone can't work out that that should be 750, not 650.
Oh, well, you ordered them from China. I was surprised.
No, I didn't. I actually ordered them from a reputable Australian
Yeah,
company.
you blame everybody else, Andrew, for not once. Everything is everybody else's fault.
Yep. Check it out.
1929.
the site inspections gig, you got a social media.
Yeah,
page.
yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I recognised your voice, akin to some of the things.
Yeah. That's why as soon as he knew it's me, he's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably got the hackles up
He,
a
he,
little
he,
bit.
he wanted to know who the person is, their name. And then I'm like, don't tell him it's me, because that's what they'll do.
Yeah, immediately.
And then he found out, and then we're like, fuck. He doesn't
We've
want
had a
me.
few instances of this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
Yours. Got something covering it.
So can you guys believe what happened with this builder? Unbelievable, guys. So that's why I wanted to share the body cam footage before conducting my inspection here. Because 2 days later, we're here at this site now. The homeowner has taken possession of the home. She's changed the front door lock. Now she can get access and do the inspection. She wants to terminate this builder. He's in breach of contract. Not only that, he's talking about requiring SWIMs, the safe work method statements from us. And have a look, I'm recording right in front of the property, and check this out. Alcohol on the job. He's drinking on the job. Have a look, guys. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, works. He wants the SWIMs, and you're drinking on the job, mate. You should be ashamed of yourself, man. This guy, after we released a small segment on our social media of what happened that day, the next day he sent us a legal letter. And take a look at the legal letter. It was an email, by the way, from his email at live.com.
Dear Mr. Khalil, we noted that your conduct yesterday on the site at Kurunjong, in that you refused to provide SWIMs for working at heights in excess of 2 meters, remained on site after being requested to leave and failed to comply with the direction to cease conducting yourself in an unsafe manner. It has come to our attention that you have posted content into the public domain that includes statements that are false, that contains information that identifies me and are a serious defamation of me. I demand that you cease and desist from this activity, and I require you to, by 4 p.m. on 22nd October 2024, do the following. 1. Remove any publications that contain untested statements which may be ultimately deemed to be false, misleading, or malicious. 2. Cease and desist any further publication of any untested statements which may be ultimately deemed to be false, misleading, or malicious. 3rd. Undertake in writing to desist from any further publications. 4. Identify me to the people whom you have made the publications to. 5. If necessary, publish a suitable retraction and apology in appropriate form to the persons published to, and provide a copy of that retraction and apology to me. If action is not taken by you to cease and desist within the given time frame, I will take such action as I may be advised in order to protect my rights, including, without limitation, legal action for injunctive relief and/or to recover damages without further notice to you.
You see, the homeowner has chosen this builder because if you read his website, this is what it says.
Old-fashioned building with a modern twist. Here at XYZ Home Building and Constructions, we pride ourselves on our ability to innovate. We deliver building outcomes that exceed our clients' expectations, starting by documenting in 3D Revit software. By doing this, we help you visualize the finished product before we even start building.
Wow.
Our innovation extends into how and what we build with on-site. Sustainable construction is about more than just energy ratings. It's about the materials and products you build with too. So no matter your project, we have an alternative for you.
Yeah, a complete schmozzle, mate. Just rubbish, mate, rubbish. This is the alternative, guys. Let me show you what the alternative is. Let's go. The first thing we note here is that it's a single-story home with a couple of requirements in terms of the cladding requirements. So this wall right here, see the rendered walls, and this there and this there, it's supposed to be aerated concrete. You can either use Nasahi panels or Hebel. On the plans, it states Nasahi panels. However, it states 75 mil. And what has this guy installed? Let's have a look. 50 mil. 50 mil panels, and that's throughout. So basically, he hasn't followed the plans. He hasn't followed the plans, and he's really got paid for this. Here as well. Take a look. Not even 75 mil. So he's used the incorrect thickness for the Hebel. And sorry, man, you got to rip it out now. Too bad. The other requirement is that you have to install damp-proof flashing, and there's nothing installed. We've dug around. There's nothing installed underneath the panels, and it's also covered up, and it doesn't look like it's got the proper coating requirements. That's the other major issue. This work is so poor. This guy's got paid already for the lock-up stage payment, and the cladding is incomplete. Have a look at the cladding, guys. Look at this external angle. Just lift it like that. The mini eave sheets are not even installed. Look at his flashings right there. This guy is a complete butcher. Complete butcher, guys. The next cladding that I want to show you guys is this cement sheet cladding from James Hardie. Fine texture cladding from James Hardie. It's basically just a cement sheet panel, you install it. But this guy couldn't even get that right. Look how he just left this power running like that externally. He just left it like that. Look at this. And he goes, oh yeah, I'm gonna put a bracket here for you and cover her up for you. He couldn't even pack the wall out and to cover that conduit at all. Really bad workmanship. So the James Hardie installation manual states that there should be a jam flashing to the openings. This guy has just put this angle there, and you can see how I can see the plaster sheet all the way at the back. The sarking does not return into it. You can see the plaster screw, how it just penetrates, and it's broken into pieces of the timber. I mean, look, I can actually just take this out with my bare hands. Look at that. He's just inserted them so I can get paid for lockup maybe, because this guy is in desperate needs of money. Look at that. With my bare hands. See that? My bare hands. He's just chucked it in, and I can see the timber frame. Look at that. I can see the timber frame, guys. Oh my goodness. So any water that gets pumped in from capillary action, it can actually go into the timber and deteriorate the batten. Even this side as well. I mean, this guy's done it everywhere. Complete utter garbage, mate. I just can't get over these doors. Look at this, man. I can't get over these doors. Oh, and the glass installation. Agua, Australian Glass and Window Association, please leave us a comment and let us know. Do you want the contact details of this cowboy? Look at this work, mate. Look at this work. Look at this, guys. Plaster screws, and do your best and silicone the rest for all the door openings. Just look at the way he's done all those nails, guys. Overdriven, the lines don't even meet up. This guy is so rough. Even when he was putting those flashings in because he's missed it. Look how he's cut the aluminium frame for the window. He's done that in multiple locations as well. here, here. And notice how this flashing, for example, terminates around 10 mil. And then this flashing here terminates at 25 mil. And then this flashing terminates at 30 mil. And then this flashing here, mate, it's an umbrella, mate, at 35 mil. This is how bad this guy's workmanship is, guys. And then we have, which we'll talk about shortly, the fire separation between this garage and the next door neighbor. I'm gonna show you guys what this guy's done. Let's take a look at under here and see what he's done. You can see the bottom plate. Look at this guy's work, guys. Look at this guy's work. Wow. Hello, sir. Please don't burn my house down. Well, look what this guy's doing. And he thinks no one's gonna see it. This guy's been paid already for fixing and lock up. And look at the product that this guy has delivered. And you can't tell me that, oh no, he hasn't finished building. How the hell are you gonna get inside now and fix it? The fence is done. Just don't give me that bullshit, man. Please, don't say that, oh, he hasn't finished the job. A couple of comments out there last time were saying, hey man, he hasn't finished the job. Man, he's got paid for this product, man. And how the hell are you gonna insert a DPC there? How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna insert the damp-proof flashing? Serious. You're gonna have to take out this fence and do the job again, which has already been paid for. Some sections of the cladding, they do not have any flashing behind the cladding of this Stria boards installation. There's no flashing, there's no external angle installed. He just slapped it on and said, see you later, mate. And I'm gonna go on the roof here now and show you guys how it's fixed the upper roof, because last time he said, nah, mate, you can't work on heights, bro. Show me your swims. Bro, your work is rubbish. Forget about swims, man. Swim back to trade school, mate. Actually, before I go on the roof, I wanted to show you the front door entry area. Check out how he's done the frame here. This is the front door entry area. There's a sub seal here. And then look at the frame. The aluminium frame is the worst frame that I've seen in all my life. I've never seen it like that. Even when people get it from China, I see better quality than that. They'd laugh at that work. The Chinese suppliers now are like, what is this, mate? Which country? You know, look at this, look at the frame here. My goodness. And the silicone job, man, this is just rubbish, guys. Look at the screw holes that he's done. He's missed a couple of holes. Plaster screw. Look at this, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think of this rubbish. I really feel sorry for this homeowner trying to do a home for her mother, and this guy is taking advantage of it. Really disappointing. Really, really disappointing. Let's go on the roof. All right, so we're on the roof. Look what he's used to plug the hole. Some plastic bags. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. This whole wall is about to come off. Look at that. What the hell happened here? What the hell's going on? It's actually loose. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness. It's actually fallen over. Look at this. He hasn't even fixed it. Oh my goodness. Lock-up stage has been paid. Be careful, guys. Please get your home checked up. Don't pay the builder unless you get the stage inspections done. This homeowner regrets it.
Because this is hundreds and thousands of dollars that this guy's taken from me. Hundreds and thousands of dollars that I've worked hard for, you know, to build this. And seriously,
because she's paid this guy not only lock up stage, which means that all the cladding's complete, roofing's complete, and everything's closed up. She's paid for fixing, which means tiling, kitchen cabinetry, all installed. And it's not like, look at this, guys. It's about to come off. She's paid for that crap. Rubbish. You're talking about swims, bro. The house is gonna fall down, mate. That's cladding. What the hell? Look at this hole. Let me see. Can I see the timber frame? Yeah, look, I can see the roof. See? Water's going in. Wind-driven rain, mate. And what? What is this, mate? Look at this, mate. Look at the nails popping out already. Oh my goodness. Mate, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're not a builder, man. You are not a builder. I don't even know where you got your license from, mate. But check this out, guys. You can see the frame, the timber frame. I can see it from here. Look at that. Timber frame can be seen from the outside. So water's coming in here as well. Oh, look at this. I just noticed this now, actually. This is so bad, guys. Look at the nails. He's got 3 nails here, and he's missed. He's missed them all. Probably because they're too short, mate. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So bad. So bad, guys. This work is so bad. Plaster screw again. Plastering screws. This guy's installed plastering screws as well, class 2. They're not even meant to be installed externally, and he's putting them on because guess what? No one's gonna come up here because you need swims, bro. And oh my God, look at the patch up here. Oh my goodness, plastering screws throughout this whole board. Non-compliant, man. Non-compliant. Oh my God. Rubbish work, guys. One of the worst jobs that I've seen. So now that I'm telling you guys that this job is one of the worst jobs, and this builder did deserve the worst builder award of 2024. Let's keep going and see what else we can find here. What a schmozzle, man. You guys are not gonna believe how this guy's installed them. Plaster screws. Plaster screws. Plaster screws. Look at the work. And not only that, let me show you guys what happens if water gets into the frame. I've got a little bottle of water here and some light. This is what happens when someone doesn't install the window frame correctly. I'll put some water into this joint here and check it out, guys. Look at that. Let's keep pouring water. This has to go outside the home, but look how it's going inside the home. Look at that, guys. Look at this. If I put water here, look. I'm not even getting water. Look. Water going inside. And that's common throughout the whole site. The whole site. I mean, he was talking about, hey man, I've got structural silicone installed. Man, look at this silicone job. He's got window packers installed here and the glass is sitting on it. And he's got some silicone there, but this is not the correct way to do it. AS 1288 specifies setting blocks, distant pieces, complete different setup. So this guy's doing whatever he wants. I don't know why. Has he run out of money? I really don't know what the hell's going on here. Why he's doing that on his own. He's doing it on his own with silicone. And he believes structural silicone's all right, but it's not compliant. And what the hell is this mess, man? Serious. Why'd you do that? I don't understand. Please let me know. Let me know why this guy is doing the work like this. Rubbish work, guys. Let me just show you the sliding door in the main area here. The sliding door is just complete rubbish. He's got around, let me just measure it, about 11 mil of silicone, mate. Look at that. Oh my goodness. My goodness. My goodness, this mess. Look at this mess. And when I try to close a door, Look at it, look at the track. You know how hard it is to open and close. This is an emergency door, and look how she opens it. Oh my God. Emergency door. Like, where the hell did this guy get it from? Look at the track. Look at that, it's on an angle. Silicon. The installation is complete garbage, guys. Like, I'm not nitpicking here, but this is just rubbish. $400,000 for rubbish. For real, guys, it's been done everywhere. It's everywhere like this. And it's painting. Man, stop painting, mate. Replace the door. My goodness, bro. What complete rubbish. Oh my God. Look at the packer, how he's shoved in there like that. It's wrong. Everything's wrong, man. Look at the glass. Man, you can fit a whole bloody silicon tube in there, man. Look at that, guys. Shruxel silicon. My goodness. My goodness. All right, let me show you guys the state of how he left this job, this guy. Fixing stage has been paid, and look what we're dealing with. This is the kitchen area. What a mess. Fixing stage has been paid. Now, this guy was doing my head in with the swims, yeah? And you're drinking on site. Look at this, drinking on site. Rubbish right here. Look at this rubbish. Drinking on the job site. And not only that, you're using silicon, mate. This is the structural silicon, the construction sealant from, I don't know, can somebody interpret this? Does it say Alibaba? I'm not sure. But Alibaba silicon. Mate, do your best in silicon, the rest is nowhere to be seen here. Now, the thing is, this bench top right here, if you have a look at the plans, this sink was supposed to be installed on this side, but I really don't know what he did. I reckon he probably stuffed it around, like, look at the bench top here. What's going on? He stuffed it up completely stuffed it up, and the homeowner has paid for fixing stage. Look at this, guys. Look at this, guys. Fixing stage has been paid. Fixing stage has been paid. What a scam. My goodness. My goodness. What is this, man? This looks yummy, guys. Oh my God. It's got jam in it. I can't believe it. That's the only compliant thing that I found today. Just have a look at the kitchen, guys. This is what the homeowner paid for. This is what the homeowner has paid for this shamazel, guys. This is the shamazel that the homeowner has paid for. We're going to go through each bathroom and show you guys how they do not comply as well. The bathrooms, every single bathroom is non-compliant, has to be ripped out completely. This whole bathroom is non-compliant, every single one. No water stop. It's a type 2 unenclosed shower, which means the water stop has to be a minimum from the shower rose, 1.5 meters away, and there's no water stop installed. And then you have the fall to drainage. Let me go get the level. Now, AS 1428.1 has a standard for minimum and maximum fall requirements. Now, it says in the shower area, I'll put a diagram up there, fall 1 in 60 to 1 in 80. On this 600 mil level, it has to show a maximum of 10 mil and a minimum of 7.5 mil. And at the moment, we've got 32 mil. So it's an excessive slope to drainage. What that means, man, if the homeowner gets a mummy and she's on a wheelchair, she'll just roll to the drain, mate. The fall, it's way too much. It's excessive. What a shamazel. So the fall requirement's not compliant. There's no water stop installed. Negative grade. There's also at the doorway, there is a negative grade towards the door opening. So any water that comes here, it's going to exit into the bedroom. Non-compliant. Mate, this whole bathroom needs to be demoed. Check out how he's left the state of this bathroom.
Bathrooms?
I have given the waterproofer feedback on what he needs to improve on. I am really hard on waterproofing.
Pictures? Also kitchen area? Is that the waterproofing? He hasn't even done up the wall?
He has done 50 millimeters up the wall when he needs to be 100 millimeters. He also missed the water stop. I was not happy with the floor wall junctions. It also looks like the membrane was drying a bit quick, which is possible as he was on site on the hot days. He is going back tomorrow and Saturday to fix it before the painter starts. I am yet to meet a tiler, and waterproofer tries to not shave something off the system. It's possible becoming one of my biggest pet hates.
So bad, so bad. So this builder has been undertaking construction works without a building permit because the building permit was issued in July 2024. However, the fixing stage progress payment was issued in February, and the homeowner has proof of that because she paid it. Then that is in breach of the Building Act 1993. A person must not carry out building work unless a building permit in relation to the work has been issued and is in force under this act. Crazy. The other breach that this builder has done is that, see this hallway right there? This hallway has to be inspected because the fire rated plans states that there should be a firewall right here and a firewall on this hallway. And guess what? It was not inspected by the building surveyor. I've called the building surveyor and I asked him. He said that it hasn't been inspected. Now that is also in breach of the Building Act. Section 33. The person that is named as the builder in a building permit issued for building work must ensure the relevant building surveyor is notified without delay of the completion of each mandatory stage of that work. So multiple breaches right there, and this guy's asking for swims. Mate, you're building illegally here with no building permit, issuing for a construction stage when it's not even complete. You've got so many breaches of the Building Act. You're going to be fined by the VBA, mate. Get ready. I hope the VBA prosecutes you and disciplines you on the public register, because everybody has to know the name of this person that is undertaking this scam. This is not building work. This is just a scam. These guys have to be stopped. Please, guys, let me know in the comments. Should these guys, these builders that are undertaking this poor workmanship, be named and shamed on the VBA register? This is just crazy, man.
To be served as like a warning, like if you're going to build, you know, don't be complacent. Do your checks. You know, you can trust somebody, and you think you're going to get, like, you know, a builder, an old school builder is going to do the right thing by you, and just, yeah, it's. I don't even have words. It's just still in shock. I'm trying to process how bad this is, and you know, I feel like we're only at the tip of the iceberg. There's more. I had engaged conversations with him about the build, and he sort of gave me the impression that he was well within qualifications and experience, that he could deliver this project, and he assured me that, you know, he seemed to be legit, and yeah, I feel like I've, you know, just I feel so stupid, actually. I feel silly. You know, you think the laws are there, you know, the consumer rights, you think contracts, you're protected, but, you know, you can pay this guy and he can just go and leave this mess. Like, I paid fixing stage, and, you know, like, this is what I'm left with. Like, It's not it's so bad. It is just, there's like no words to describe it. It's just so bad, and to yeah, just guys, get your checks done. Has been stringing me along 18 months. Guys, just trust your gut. Like, it's bad. Like, I have no words. I can't believe someone can actually do this to somebody. Like, willingly just, you know, this was one thing I wanted for my mum before she passes away, because she's not well, obviously, and you know, to be able to have a shower and it just makes me feel sick. Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, yeah. Just guys, do your checks. Get your checks. Check out your builder. Talk to his trades. Like, don't be complacent. Like, I knew the building industry was bad. I wasn't ready for this. This is bad. Like, and yeah, I have no words. I literally have no words. I'm just standing here in the last few days, you know, I'm just like, I don't even know where to start. Like, I'm so thankful for you, Z. Like, you just come in and, you know, like, I feel like I would have been on breaking point if it wasn't for you guys and your team, and, you know, something needs to change. Something needs to change, you know? Like, people work hard. People work hard to build a home, and, you know, there's these cowboys out there, and you think they could, you know, and then they just shut up shop and start another business, and it just goes on and on.
Well, hopefully the VBA can take
the VBA have to do something. If they don't do something, you know, like, what's it going to take for someone to lose their life, you know? Honestly. Yeah. It's just...
So you've got the window installations, non-compliant, water coming in, all the bathrooms.
There's not one thing in this house that is compliant. There is not one thing that is not defect or like, there's not one thing that would meet it. Not one thing. I'm looking at the kitchen, I'm just going, what? Yeah, it's bad. It's so bad. I'm sorry. It's just so, like, I think it's just still hitting me now, and I don't want to cry. I think when I get home, I'm going to pour myself a glass of wine and I'm just going to bawl my eyes out. Like, my husband, like, he doesn't even know the full story yet. Like, I'm scared to tell him because he's going to have kittens when he works out how bad this is. He's just like, fuck, what have I done? I feel like I've fucked everything up. Like, this is just, you know, like, I'm gonna, you know, I've got to be thankful. Hopefully there's insurance, like, because, like, guy, like, this is hundreds and thousands of dollars that this guy's taken from me. Hundreds and thousands of dollars that I've worked hard for, you know, to build this. And, like, seriously, my 8-year-old could do a better job with the silicone on the windows. Like, the only thing I regret is not doing this sooner, honestly. Like, I'm just so defeated by this.
So guys, you can see that this guy has breached the Building Act 993. He's breached the building permit conditions. He's breached the plans, the Australian standards. This guy has gone rogue. And now the homeowner is actually in tears. She's heartbroken, wasted all this money to build a family home for her mum, for her dying mother, and this is how this guy treats her. Absolutely scammed her and the whole system. And I'm hoping from the bottom of my heart that the VBA, please prosecute this builder. Everyone, call the VBA. Try to find out who the builder is, report the builder, and let's try to get this guy disciplined and try to get this money back for this homeowner. She got scammed. Major scam going on here, guys. Oh my God. If you really enjoyed this video, guys, please, It will help a lot. We spent 2 days here recording this, investigating what's going on. We came back free of charge just to raise awareness and help this homeowner. If you really like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe and share it. We really want to hit 1 million ASAP. Let's go.